Hey, what's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Good evening, good evening. Hope everybody's been doing well. It's been a hectic 2.5 weeks for us. We've been moving to the new house. Some of you know that we just recently bought a house. Some of you didn't know. For those who didn't know, we recently bought a house. We actually closed on September the 9th, but it's just been seriously hectic since then. We've been trying to get moved and trying to get stuff arranged for the new house and all that stuff. So it's been a roller coaster for sure. I'll be honest with you, man. I am wore out. I'm surprised I got time to do this video. But it's well past due, man. Like, I hadn't even had a chance to get on and do a recap of the Ford Fever Classic event that went down in Maryland, MIR, back on the, I think it was the 12th through the 13th or something like that, or 14th, something like that. It was Friday through Sunday. So I never even got a chance to get on and talk about any of that. So again, I hope everybody's doing well. I've been super duper busy moving. Of course, we work jobs and stuff. We don't get off the earliest. Sometimes we get off late. Just depends on what the schedule's looking like. So very inconsistent as far as, what time we're going to get off. We don't even know what time we're going to get off sometimes. So important thing is, I actually made it to the shop tonight. So I was like, let me go ahead and do this YouTube video real quick before we go home and eat. So basically just wanted to give everybody a quick rundown of what happened at Ford Fever Classic down in Maryland, MIR, Buzz Creek, Maryland. So as you all know, some of you know, some of you don't. I posted Jasmine's little first grudge race with my brother. He's got a small block Ford Ranger, and she's got, of course, slush box. So they've been talking junk to each other back and forth, man. This thing has been going on for about 4 years now. So my buddy, well, he's my buddy, but I call him my brother. So I mean, we're really close. So he's always picked on her, man. It's funny because he's always like, ever since she started racing, he's always chomped at the bit at her, man. He's always like been antagonizing her, and it's pretty funny. So it's pretty comical, but it was a nice little friendly grudge race. But yeah, these two have been going at it like back and forth, and then they'll throw me in the middle of it. They're like, "Hey, tell her," or "Hey, tell him." And it's like, wait a minute, why don't y'all just tell each other? Why are you telling me? So yeah, they always go back and forth. I think it's pretty cool, pretty funny actually too. But so they raced, and Jasmine lost, unfortunately. Of course, I wanted her to win, but Jasmine lost. But come to find out that the TPS pigtail plug, the connector for the TPS, actually came off, and we never knew it. Jasmine actually took off. The car took off super duper slow, and I was like, what's going on? So come to find out, Jasmine's car took off in second gear, and it took off in second gear and wouldn't shift out a second. So what happens is, for a lot of you that don't know anything about the 40AT-F transmission that comes in a Ford Escort GT 4-speed automatic, when it goes into limp mode, and when I say limp mode, that's like something like a solenoid or something's not working, or the TPS, it doesn't have a signal from the TPS or something like that. What happens is the transmission locks down in second. So it goes into limp mode and it'll go into second gear. So when you take off, you're taking off in second gear. It stays in second gear and doesn't come out of second gear. So, of course, when she left the line, the car was in second gear, and it popped the rev limiter. Of course, when she got to the end of second gear, it wouldn't shift. So she just got out of it. But there will be a rematch. There will be a rematch. Not sure when. I'm trying to see if I can get them to do it before the track closes this year for Buzz Creek. But if not, we might turn around and try to do something in March of next year if we can't catch it by the end of this year. So them two will be racing again. It'll definitely be a rematch between the two because, of course, her car wasn't working 100%. A win's a win. Technicality or not, a win is a win. I mean, that's how I've always accepted it. It is what it is. But of course, when people grudge racing sometimes, man, they do it over again, just in case one person's car wasn't 100%, and they know that. So, and of course, my buddy George, he knew that. So he, of course, he gave it an opportunity to say, look, we can run it back. So, of course, when they go to run it back, the reason why they didn't run it back Friday night when they went out there was because George's truck wouldn't start. George's truck wouldn't fucking start. And I'm like, damn, man, like her car acted up. We got her shit straight. Now your truck acting up. Like, what the hell? So yeah, man, it's just guess it's one of those things where it just wasn't meant to be that night. He got so ticked off the truck, he just parked it for the whole weekend. So he ended up he had his other car too, so he was racing that. But yeah, so that's pretty much their race that went down. So there will be a rematch. Like I said, not sure when, but there will be a rematch between those two. But yeah, something stupid like that, man. TPS sensor come off. I mean, TPS connector came off at TPS. And the thing that sucks is the metal clip. If a lot of you are not familiar with some of these Denso clips on a lot of these sensors and stuff on these cars, well, of course, the Escort has Denso style sensor. So the connector actually has a metal clip that wraps around the plastic. So when you plug it in, it has two little ears on the actual connector. It has two little ears on the male portion of the connector. And those ears are supposed to catch that metal clip where that metal clip's wore out, so you can just pull the sensor right off. Usually you have to take like a pick or something and open up that metal clip, and then it'll slide to you. But in this case, it's just wore out, man. It's 30 plus years old, so you can just pull it right off. So could have got knocked off when we were getting ready to run. Could have got knocked off when she left the line. It just we don't know how the hell it came off. But we had been checking it periodically the whole entire weekend after she'd make a pass. But no big deal. We'll get that fixed. So yeah, that's how that went down. So she ended up losing, but they're gonna run it back. They're gonna rematch it. They're gonna rematch. All right, so there's that. So Donatello, of course, y'all know, Jasmine runs in the street. I think she runs in the street ET class, and I run in the stick shift ET class. So which they call stick ET. So Saturday, I made it to the quarterfinals, which I think we had like a 10 or 15 car field. No, I take that back. I think we had like 10 cars, maybe 9, something like that. We didn't have a whole lot of cars. Well, I ended up making it to the quarterfinals on Saturday and won a little bit of money. Didn't even know it. One of the guys in the class was like, "Hey, man, you made it to the quarterfinals yesterday. You got to go up to the tower and get your money." I didn't even know I won anything. So you know me, I don't ever come and go racing to win. I go racing because this is what I like to do. This is my hobby. This is what I love. Like, I mean, I've been doing it, for a long time. So, ever since I was young, my teens. But, so I went to the tower, got my little money and stuff like that. And then Sunday, of course, because Saturday's eliminations, and then of course, you have like 2. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes you have anywhere from 2 to 3 time trials, test hits, and then they go into eliminations. So I had 2 on Saturday, and I had 1 on Sunday. So you had to pretty much try to figure out what you were going to dial in at and stuff like that. Those who are familiar with bracket racing, you run a number, and if that's the one you feel like the best you run all day, you dial in at that number. And then you got to try to consistently run that number throughout the elimination class. So your tree's got to be good, and you can't red light because that's an automatic loss. And then you got to stay within your ET margin, so that way you don't get knocked out. So long story short, I got knocked out of first round. And I bought back in. No, I made it. I made the first round. Got the second round. I got knocked out. And I think, no, wait a minute. No, I'm telling y'all wrong. Sorry. I got knocked out first round, and I bought back in. Then when I, reran the first round, won. Then I, won my second round, won my third round, won my fourth round, and ended up going all the way to the finals. So it was just me and another 9-second Mustang. Oh my God. I would have beat him if my tree was better. I dialed in at a 12-13. I ran a 12-13 with a 2. I was like, God damn, man, it was dead on, you know what I'm saying? So my tree wasn't as good as his. So he actually left the tree before I did. But hey, man, won't complain at all. It was a great weekend. We had a lot of fun. Like I said, we made it to the finals. That I didn't even expect that. Off a buyback. Usually when I buy back in, man, I get knocked out again. You know what I'm saying? So eliminations can be challenging, man. You really got to know your car to do eliminations. So, and consistency is the biggest key. So, but yeah, man, I made it to the quarterfinals. I made it to the quarterfinals on Saturday, and I made it to the finals on Sunday. So, best of both worlds, man. Donatello's new setup's doing great. We're working a few bugs out and learning some stuff. But all in all, man, world of difference with the slicks, new wheels and stuff like that. And a world of difference with the new manifold, all that stuff I had done, new dump pipe. Of course, I put a crankcase ventilation system on it, and I made some other few changes, some motor mount, stuff like that. So I just did the stuff that was needed to be done. But yeah, man, I ended up making it to the finals and ended up winning some money with that too. So that was just a blessing, all in itself. That right there was just awesome. So I end up winning this big boy right here. As you can see, it says Maryland International Raceway. And it's a trophy I won. Downland, Maryland, for the Sticky T class. Let me see, I was runner-up. Made it to the finals, man. That was awesome. Really awesome, man. That made me feel great. So, but had a few hiccups, man. So funny part is when I made it to fourth round, I left the line and it was like the best 60-foot I ever cut. I think I cut like a 174 60-foot. And the guy next to me actually red lighted because I just left the tree on him, dropped it in his lap, man. And he goes to take off and he red lighted because he had to come get me. So, but we weren't far apart. I think I dialed in like a 12-13. He dialed in at like a 11-0. So we were like about 9/10 to a second apart. So, he ended up red lighting. So it was funny. So I'm going down the track, man. I'm slamming gears. So all of a sudden, my car just dies. Poof. I say, what in the world? What happened here? Couldn't figure out what was going on, so I just coasted off the track, got on the return road, pulled over. Couldn't figure out what was going on, car wouldn't start back up, so I was like, all right, let me make sure none of my plugs didn't jumped off or anything like that. Nothing came unplugged, none of that. The problem was I didn't have, so the fuel pump wasn't running. I couldn't figure out why the fuel pump was not running. I was like, what's going on here? So turn around. Found out what the problem was. The fuel pump was not running because I have an 8-gauge wire going to my fuel pump. So I got a 535 LPH in-tank Walbro fuel pump. And I'll run E85, of course. So E85, you got to have a big pump. I probably went a little overkill on my fuel system, but I'd rather have a fuel system that was too big than a fuel system that was too small. But anyway, so back to the story. So come to find out, the wire going to my fuel pump coming up to the battery had a fusible link in it. It had like a 20 or 30 amp fuse in it. Well, the actual fuse, the fuse link holder, the box, the little fuse holder was burnt up. And I was like, man, what caused that? Well, come to find out, battery terminal was loose on that wire was loose on the battery terminal. So it was just like arcing back and forth and wasn't getting a good connection. So what happened was it just, heated it up and it melted it and it ended up popping the fuse. Always check your battery terminals, make sure they're tight. because if not, it can cause a lot of problems. They can blow fuses. It can cause stuff to overheat. I mean, it cause a wire to overheat, any of that stuff. And I ran into that. So I'm glad that I had that fuse link in there, because if I didn't, that could have got ugly. Could have had a fire, and that wouldn't have been good at all. So my buddy had to run back to my trailer, grab me a fuse. So he came, he brought the fuse back. I got the thing fired up. Boom. We went to the finals, and I won. Well, I didn't win, but I made it to the finals. So I got runner-up, and I won some money with that too. So, hey, man, shook the guy's hand that won, the winner of the class. So he was real cool. So, yeah, man, we had a really good time, and I felt great, by me winning runner-up, because I won runner-up in 2022 as well, with Donatello, and it had only been out. I brought Donatello back out in 2021, and then, of course, 2022, I went down to same event, and I won runner-up again. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me get this for y'all real quick. So, I wanted to show y'all this too. This is the trophy that I won in 2022. And this was the trophy that I won in 2022. This was runner-up for 2022 Ford Fever Classic. You can see 2022 Sticky T. So I got 2 of those beauties. Super excited, man. Like I said, great event. We had a lot of fun. So yeah, man, awesome event. I've been going to Fun Ford for years now, and I've always had my escorts there, whether it be the red one, the purple one, or whatever one we bring in, whatever one we can bring, put it that way. So just wanted to basically jump on with everybody and let everybody know what was going on. Glad I was able to get a chance to do this recap for y'all real quick. So now I got to get out here and get home and get cleaned up for tomorrow, and start the work week over again. Get some dinner, man, and get into bed and get some rest. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm wore out. That's all I can do to do this video. So just wanted to tune in to everybody real quick and let everybody, like I said, again, let everybody know what's going on. Give everybody a recap of the week of the Ford Fever Classic event, what went down with Slushbox, Donatello. So we had a great time. We ended up bringing home a trophy and some money, so you never can argue with that. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off here. I would love to chit chat longer. I'm sure there's some other videos I need to. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some more videos I need to upload and stuff like that, and create more videos and some more content and stuff to show you guys what's going on for my latest projects and stuff like that. So once I get some time, I'll do that as well. But just want to let everybody know. Oh, before I get off, I wanted to give a shout out to every single person that has had hands in with Donatello, Slushbox, Raphael, any of the cars that I've built, and these people that have helped me out. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate y'all. Words cannot describe how much I appreciate you guys helping us. I'm so blessed to have you guys in my circle. And I don't know what I would do without y'all. I didn't do this all by myself. I did not win these 2 trophies all by myself. Not at all. Not at all. And never would claim to. So everybody that has helped me out, whether it was a phone call, text message, email, me showing up to the shop or whatever. I just want to say thank you so much for everything that y'all have done for us. We couldn't have done this without y'all. That's number one, first and foremost. Definitely give credit when credit is due, and all of you guys that have helped us out, we really do appreciate it. And that means every single person that's helped us out, and you know who you are. If I try to sit here and call names and say who was what, we'd be here all night. So big major shout out to everybody that has helped EOTT Racing Team out. We could not do this without y'all. Just make that known. So appreciate y'all. Y'all helped us get these right here. Y'all helped us win these. So thank you so much, and we appreciate you. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here now, guys. Like I said, I'll be loading up some more content. Try to do some this week coming up. We still got a few more things to move out of the old house to the new house. We finally got to spend the night last night, the first time. Felt great. So, all right, guys, well, I'm going to hop off, go home and get some dinner, start my work week, and I will try to get back with you guys this week, post some more content. Until then, you guys be safe, be blessed, and I will... Y'all be safe, be blessed, and I will talk to you guys on the, like, how do I always say? See, man, I'm tired. I can't even think of it now. Catch y'all on the next one. How about that? So if you haven't, please like, subscribe. Got any questions, want thing to ask me, or want me to create some type of content, feel free to message me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. You know, if you want, you guys can give me a call too. I don't mind talking to you on the phone as well. And like I said, just thanks to all my people that have liked and subscribed to our channel. Thank you for everybody that has helped us win these trophies and win in these elimination classes and stuff like that. We thank you, and we really do appreciate it. So thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. I know I said I was getting off here, but this time I'm for real because I got tongue-tied. So I'm going to try to do this again. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I will try to get some more content out this week. So just look for that. If not, then, you know, it'll probably be week after next or something like that. It'll probably be week after next. I'm just trying to get caught up on a lot of stuff because, like I said, I've been super duper busy. So, again, please like and subscribe. I will catch you guys on the next one. Everyone be safe, be blessed. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And again, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.